Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 27th of June, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You won't want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Access the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies around the globe today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 27th of May 2025, our system has categorized Nvidia as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 16.42% since we initially recommended purchasing Nvidia 23 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.71% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the latest developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock is positioned within a robust and significant upward trend in the short term, indicating further potential for growth within this trajectory. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 52.4% over the upcoming 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging between 34.72% and 57.67%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 4.17%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 36.80% and positive 0.584% over the next year. In practical terms, this implies that the future price may fall within the range of $99.70 and $158.67. And our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Green Day on Friday for Nvidia stock after gaining 1.76%. The Nvidia stock price gained 1.76% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 27th of June, 2025, rising from $155.02 to $157.75. It has now gained for 5 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it can continue this upward trend or take a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 2.22%, with a low of $155.26 and a high of $158.71. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 8.79% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day, alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 50 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 247 million shares changed hands for approximately $39 billion and $30 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $158.71, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price is 0.60% or 96 cents below the 52-week high, and 29.25% or $65.23 below the all-time high reached on January 15, 2018, when the price peaked at $222.98. Nvidia has emerged as a dominant player in the artificial intelligence sector, reinforcing its competitive edge over rivals like AMD. This positioning has significantly bolstered investor confidence, as demonstrated by the recent surge in company shares. As of today, Nvidia's stock has soared toward a record high of approximately $156, positioning it for a potential $4 trillion market capitalization, a milestone that could reshape the landscape of technology stocks. The excitement around Nvidia's capabilities in AI and its industry-leading graphics processing units is a driving force behind this momentum. With the Nasdaq 100 hitting new highs and showing overall market strength, Nvidia's performance is especially noteworthy. Given the heightened interest in tech stocks following the recent market rally, looking ahead, the prospect of Nvidia achieving a $4 trillion valuation not only enhances its market position, but also signals to investors a robust growth trajectory. This positive outlook could see Nvidia stocks remain buoyant in the short term, while long-term growth will depend on sustained demand for AI and technological advancements. If Nvidia continues to leverage its lead in AI technologies, the company may solidify its status as a cornerstone investment in the evolving tech landscape. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned NVDA an outperform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NVDA a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal is indicated by the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is anticipated at $149.78 and $138.82. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 21st of April, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 62.78%. Indications suggest further upward movement until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Additionally, volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 48 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 41 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 40 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 46 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 34 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 25 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $139.19 and $135.13. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, Nvidia finds support just below today's level at $139.19. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $135.13 and $129.93. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the last day, the stock moved $3.45 between its high and low, which is 2.22%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 2.85%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued, or it may suggest that investors expect significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of August, 2025. Analyst consensus estimates are at $1. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $139.19. If this support holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources indicates a recommendation to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were carried out by Hwang-Jen Hunsun, who bought and sold 59,472 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that insider sentiment is negative, reflected in a ratio of negative 59.790. In total, insiders acquired 1,711,932 shares, while selling 6,207,786 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $152.32, which reflects a decrease of 3.44%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is 78, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal derived from a pivot bottom identified 47 days ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Nvidia exhibits several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more appropriate to view it as a hold candidate, suggesting either holding or accumulating shares while we await further developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on the upcoming Monday, we anticipate Nvidia will open lower by approximately 510 cents, starting at $157.24. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.